offside.
He looks up there disgustedly. Martial not happy.
Crowd not happy with the linesman either.
It was a bit of a disappointment last year, Barcelona. Second in the Liga, quarter-finals of the Champions League. He did end up winning the Cup.
It is because they had problems with the full-back position. Same with the central midfield. The heart of the team, that brilliant trio, Busquets, Xavi, Iniesta, not there anymore. And how do we replace that quality of a Xavi or Iniesta? You cannot do that. And it's always hard when you look for players. Even if you get a good player, you're always going to be complaining, he's not as good as Xavi.
Exactly, yeah.
Now Martial again, he looks a bright spot. And down by Rashford. Pereira. Well, it was always rising. Not a bad effort, though, from Andreas Pereira.
Yeah, it's important to keep it down, but it's easy when you're up here, isn't it?
When you sit up here, you know it all.
Never make a mistake, do we?
Andreas Pereira, 21, the Brazil under-23 international. Interesting to see what happens to him this season, whether he stays in the first-team squad or goes somewhere else on loan. Iniesta.
That's a free kick, surely, referee. Well done, ref.
I think it's fair to say Arda Turan felt he was conned there.
Nowhere near the ball.
And Martial. An easy run. On the turn. Get the shot off. He can now. And straight at Sillerson, who held on to it well. But for the first time in a while, there was a real opportunity there for United and a gap at the heart of the Barcelona defence.
Yeah, but the goalkeeper there, Stuart, did well again. That's a great challenge, that, isn't it?
Yeah, took the deflection and it was kind in many ways for Sillerson. Romero, Jones.
Oh dear me, there's trust in the goalkeeper, isn't there?
Martial. Challenge from Alex Vidal. Not done yet, United. 20 minutes to go in this US tour.
They'll look more dangerous, probably, Stuart, at this moment in time than have most of the game.
Dangerous front three. Rashford and Lukaku and Martial. Pereira. Barcelona, who go on to play Real Madrid in Miami on the 29th of July. But United coming forward here, breaking out from midfield.
Didn't really catch that, did he?
Not quite. Good run. Getting closer. Iniesta. Here's Suarez. Roberto. PK. Sergio Roberto. Andres Iniesta. Turan. Iniesta. Dinia. Behind for the corner kick. So far, Barca's corners have come to nothing when they lump it in, but they take it short. They can cause a problem, but let's see what they do with this one. Corner. It's going to be the keeper's. Straightforward for Romero, who wants to get United moving with the pace of Rashford through the middle. Is Rashford going to take this throw? He's not thinking about leaving it for Andreas Pereira. No. Pogba. Andres Pereira, tackled by Iniesta. It's the throw that Valencia is going to take. United just over 15 minutes to rescue this. Fellaini. Darmian. Pogba. Martial. 2 on him straight away. Pogba. Just clips it over to Eric Bailly. Can United create something here? Valencia. Bailly. Got tight to Pereira, and actually the throw goes the way of Barcelona. Dino is going to take here in Maryland, in Landover, Maryland, which is close to DC, where the Redskins play. Huge stadium, which is on 5 levels. You get 82,000 in here. PK. On a buccaneering run. Munir goes down.
There's a free kick, Stuart.
Munir, who's played 45 times for Barcelona, 10 goals, but he was out on loan at Valencia last season. I wonder if Iniesta can cook something up here. PK comes forward to add some height. 15 minutes to go. Barcelona leading by a goal to nil. Iniesta clips in a wicked ball. Really good defending at the far post from Valencia. Just given away though. Iniesta chips one over the top, but good shepherding from Darmian, and Romero gets United moving.
Lukaku.
Martial. Lukaku. Pogba.
The ball that. Just didn't make it.
Fellaini, referee happy that there's nothing wrong with that. Pogba gets it through to Lukaku. Turns.
Well played.
Now Anthony Martial. Martial, can he get to the byline? Can he keep it in?
No, he can't shoot, unfortunately.
And the ball ends up in the back of the net, but play long shoot stops.
He did the right thing, trying to take his defender on. He's just heavy on that first touch. He took it a little bit too far.
Into the final 15 minutes. 80,162 inside this stadium. And here come Barcelona, maybe looking to finish things. And here. Iniesta threw himself at that. By
I bet you felt it, Stuart.
some crowd, isn't it? Sellout, 80,000. Pogba.
He's been terrific tonight, Pogba. Been terrific.
Fouled by about 3 players at once there.
Games like this sometimes, when you think what Ander Herrera means to this team, you know, the little trigger that Paul Pogba needs. He does all the hard work off the ball, always good in his pressing, winning the ball back. It makes Paul Pogba's life much easier, because at the same time then he doesn't have to be that all-time action hero. He's all around. He wants to get the ball deep at it, then he wants to go forward. It is tiring.
He's capable of it. He's looking for dear me.
Already the free kick has been given, but Fellaini's hurt himself there. He's in a bit of trouble.
Is he going to send him off?
It's Alex Vidal
No, you can't send anybody off, can you?
Yeah, they did with Valencia in that game, this whole thing.
Oh, Paul Pogba's coming across, Lukaku's coming across.
Must have caught him there.
The referee, Mr. Villarreal, he's had a long time to think about this. Finally, he's calling on some medical assistance.
The referee won't want to send anybody off following a friendly. I know it happened before, but he caught his toe. Yeah, stood on his toe. When you've got those little light boots today, it's a sore one.
There's that challenge from Vidal. And then that challenge from Sergio Roberto. As I was told, but it's nothing too serious, I don't think. Certainly a painful one, that's for sure. Fellaini's up anyway, saying a few words. The goal once again from Neymar in the first half. Kept his balance, turned and slotted.
Bit fortunate.
Shout and ready, Neymar. Next stop, Miami for Barcelona.
Yeah, that's going to be some game against Real Madrid in Miami. The big question is whether Neymar's going to be on his way to PSG. Giroud. A bit short, and Vermaelen gets it away. This is good skill, but back to Romero. Alcacer was threatening there. Iniesta just seems to play in a force field. Iniesta, he always seems to have space around him.
That's because he's got a good football brain, Stuart. He always finds space.
Rashford makes the run. Piqué struggling to stay with him. Did his job well. Now Rashford about to take him on.
Back post.
Finds Andres Pereira. It was the right ball. Just couldn't quite find Lukaku, but Martial did well to keep that in, actually. Lukaku.
I need to put a better ball than that, Matteo.
Well, they had to with Fellaini in the box as well. Surely you play it high.
By Lukaku. Turns. Back to Eric Bailly. Could be out of position now.
Referee. No wonder the crowd are displeased with that. They're up in arms about it, actually.
Well, Munir went down and he's got the free kick from Mr. Villarreal for this challenge. Oh, there's not much in that, I don't think.
Nothing in that. He's played the ball, hasn't he?
No, but it's also his right knee that catches the back.
Thuram with Valencia.
I can leave the play go on. He had the ball under control.
Yes, could have played on there.
I thought he had.
Floated up towards Fellaini. He brings it down, brings a different dimension to things, really. Martial with the ball in. Clear towards the edge of the box, and now the counter-attack is on at Fellaini. With those two players again, Fellaini and Sergio Roberto.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
And then Fellaini gets booked.
Yeah, no.
Seen worse in terms of challenges, but there you go. Suarez made good ground there. Fellaini will back to Romero, has to be quick, and he won't thank him for that back pass, and just about gets out of jail. He was being closed down by Alcacer.
Well, that ball could have hit him and gone anywhere, Stuart.
I see a change here as well, with Axel Tuanzebe coming on for Valencia. So the 19-year-old gets another chance of a few minutes on tour. Part of the experience bank. Iniesta turns. That's a good run. But Axel's first involvement. And Pereira wasn't pulling back there, was he? On Lucas Digne. That's a throw. United coming to the end of their 16th tour to the USA in the history of the club. First one was in 1950, by the way, when United played 12 games. That was a post-season tour. So if you think they play a lot of games now, United played 12 in the 1950 tour to the USA.
You heard of me for I wasn't there.
No, but it's 1950s. It's your time. It's 50s. You always keep talking about Real Madrid during the 50s. This Stefano Puskás. I'm listening, Paddy.
They're magnificent.
Sergi Samper, in the meanwhile, has come on for Sergi Roberto. That's like for like in terms of the centre of midfield. Sergi Samper, who was on loan at Granada last season, so we'll know Andreas Pereira. Into the last 5 minutes of the tour, can United get a goal that would lead us into penalty kicks?
They've been trying to avoid penalty kicks the way it looked like against Real Madrid.
I just don't hope you get that goal. Time yet.
Vermaelen plays down quickly by Marcus Rashford, who simply doesn't stop. He's had a good tour, Marcus, with 3 goals. Tuanzebe. Pogba. There's a throw. Sure what happened there, I have to say.
Well, they made the challenge. Maybe he's book caught. I don't know. Bad angle for us, but he's put it out for throw-in.
Certainly gave it everything, Lucas Digne.
And then he goes down.
I think he fell and smacked his head there, Paddy. He was on his way down. Marcus didn't catch him, it was himself.
Medical staff on quickly.
The problem this, Stuart, as you said at half time, no extra time played.
It's time. It's still time for the low last push as well.
And the ball into the box. Fellaini to header it.
Well, the French international is getting a bit more treatment. Maybe okay to continue. Tuanzebe with the throw. Can United pinch a late one here? Cross comes in, headed away. We got it in, but Piqué was there. Turan.
Another ball.
It's a United throw. Try and play it quickly across the area, but can only find a Barcelona player. It's Jones. Back to Romero.
See the difference as well in the build-up here, Paddy, how empty it is in our midfield, how low people are showing themselves centrally. So we have to go wide. We have to go up to Lukaku for Fellaini.
There's 2 minutes to go or less than that. We're playing it back to our goalkeeper 4 times in about a minute.
Pogba. Oh, Rashford.
He's giving the other way.
Goes down, but giving it against the United forward.
I hope Pogba protesting.
And I hope Rashford is okay because he looks like he's in pain.
Yes, now he's gone down. And just a reminder, United going home straight after the game tonight, back to England. But then there's a couple more games before the action starts getting really serious. Next one is Sunday when United go to Oslo to play Vålerenga. Sunday, late Sunday afternoon, which you'll see on MUTV. Of course, United have massive support in Scandinavia as a whole, and there have been plenty of United fans, I suspect, in Oslo, even though they are playing Vålerenga. Make sure you watch that on MUTV. Well, we're inside the final minutes. Whether the referee will add some time on remains to be seen. Certainly has been some in the second half as Jones heads it forward. Fellaini nods it on. Piqué. One back by Phil Jones. He's looking for Rashford through the middle. Rashford through the middle.
Got the flag up, the linesman for something.
Cillessen off the line. 4 minutes of time being added on. An opportunity there for a moment, but I'm not so certain he was off there, you know.
No, he wasn't. The linesman put his flag up straight away. In case got him in there.
United then have 4 minutes to do something about this. Oh, Barcelona want a free kick, nothing doing. By Lukaku. On. Still going, Lukaku. He gets it wide to Martial. Which way is he going to go here, Martial? Handball. Handball. That looked like handball.
Oh, the referee's right alongside it.
Whether you can say it was anything other than accidental, I'm not too sure. But United now sense something could be on here. Alcacer. Back to Digne. Interesting to have a look at that. Jones. Let's take a look at this here.
No, that's accidental, isn't it?
Comes off his thigh first and up to the arm, and the arm is close to the body. For me, it's not a penalty, Stuart.
No, if I had to come off his knee, you might have claimed the penalty, but no.
Yeah, the referee got that one right. Last few minutes of stoppage time, last few minutes of the tour here.
Need to get the ball in the box, that's the best you can do it.
Jones. By Tuanzebe. Poor pass from By. He didn't want to give it away. And Darmian does brilliantly to win it back.
Been fantastic to win that ball back. This is one last opportunity, I think, Stuart.
Launches it clear. Wins the free kick that time. So a chance to get the ball forward then. And the last
just put in the mix now. Last few seconds.
Yeah, get them all in the box and hook it in there. Not listening to us, is he?
Darmian through to Pogba. He's looking for Rashford's run. Hacked away. To Nzebi. Oh, his arm comes across Sardinia. What a run from Nzebi. Brilliant run. Lovely ball across. Can somebody put it away? Martial. Oh.
The crowd really annoyed about Martial not having a shot.
But won it back United now. Martial
Go at him.
Against Vidal. Martial. Rashford must shoot.
Oh.
That was probably the last chance.
And what a chance it was as well.
He had time. Had a bit of space to line it up.
He had time and space here as well. He tries to go for that far corner. Gets his foot too much under the ball. But also Nzebi did really well there, Stuart.
Fantastic, he did the kid.
Great run, picked the right pass, and Martial's first touch let him down. He never controlled that to get him out of his feet so he could finish straight away.
Our successful US tour ends with narrow defeat against Barcelona at the FedEx Field. Neymar's first half goal separates the sides. Barcelona certainly had more of the chances, particularly in the first half, but United kept going, and there were some opportunities late on which could have taken the game to penalties, but it's finished here at the FedEx Field. Barcelona 1, United 0.